and like on top of that, being able to produce a lot of tracks, like more than I have ever done in my entire time producing. Like I've been making music on and off for 10 years, and like my output is skyrocketed.
So prior to you joining the program, what was the main concerns you had about where you were at with your production?
Yeah, mostly it was around not having any output, running through that same 4 bar loop over and over and over again, annoying the living crap out of my neighbors and roommates. Um, Frankly, listening way too loud, and just not getting anything done in the studio. um, Really nothing to show for, even when I would actually get a song done. Like I never was proud of what I made. So yeah,
Was it kind of like some uncertainty as well about the production, like whether you were like going in the right direction or not?
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like you can, it doesn't matter how fast you're moving. If you're moving fast in the wrong direction, then like that does nothing for you.
Hmm.
So um, yeah,
And was there anything in particular about the coaching program that helps with that, like uncertainty?
yeah, like definitely got me moving forward in the right direction faster. So yeah, definitely was able to unlearn a lot of really bad habits that I built up from, I don't want to call it total ignorance, but just ingrained habits that I had that were holding me back. A lot of those blockers. I think I forget what you call them, pain points,
Yeah.
something like that. But like the leaks. You have a word for it.
Bottlenecks.
Bottlenecks. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
And so with like what we went over, because I obviously know what we went over, but just for the people like
sure,
watching, so
sure.
like what did we do specifically that helps with all of that?
Just at least for me, it was just kind of getting caught up on sounds that would, like, the sound design aspect of things, and eh, at least like with our process, like we started off recreating other people's music, and getting very explicit technical feedback on what was incorrect about it, and then being able to translate that into originals. Kind of having that pattern template process in place, then going to originals was
Hmm.
an accelerating factor in being able to get songs done very quickly.
Yeah, definitely. And so what was the main result that you feel you got out of the entire experience?
Um, First, being confident in what I produce, being confident in showing other people, and if I were to show up into a DJ gig, be confident playing the music that I'm making on stage and not having a fear of just clearing on the dance floor. Um, and like on top of that, being able to produce a lot of tracks, like more than I have ever done in my entire time producing. Like I've been making music on and off for 10 years, and like my output is skyrocketed, and like it's it's not uncommon to get 5 tracks, partial tracks, mind you, but at least like very well put together ideas done in a
Hmm.
week's time.
Yeah. And not only that, but in the final week of us working together, where we had the task of finishing a full track from start to finish, mixed and mastered.
Yeah,
Not only did you do
yeah,
that, but you also do like 5 or 6 different like partially finished tracks as well, or something
yeah,
like that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and like even then, like I had those 3 really good partially finished tracks, and it's like, yeah, I could have spent another week on that, but I was like, hey, let's reschedule, and you said, no, 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 let's get this done, and especially getting that extra motivation just to finish that last track,
Yeah.
start to finish was great. So
So in the
it's
total of that
kind of
week,
a
so sorry to cut you off. So you finished like a full track from start to
yeah.
finish in a week, but then also how many like work in progress ideas did you make in a week at the same time?
have 3 really good ones, and then like 6 rough drafts, and then like 12 that were just like, okay, like there's potential here, but not
Yeah.
like, still needs to be rounded out and sharpened.
Yeah. So lots of idea building at that point.
Yeah,
And this
definitely.
before you joined the program, would that have been possible? Like how much volume could you have done before that?
No, I would have annoyed the living piss out of my wife, and like she would have heard the same 4-bar loop over and over again. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Because how long did it used to take for you to finish a full track from start to finish? Like, will
a
retaining the
month,
quality. Okay, a
two
month. Yeah.
2 months, and that's like the quality wasn't even there. Like that, like
Mm,
realistically speaking, like
yeah.
it's you definitely learn to shed your ego through this process.
Oh, definitely. It's a very humbling experience.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
once you start recreating other people's stuff and understanding what's holding you back, you start to realize like how little
yeah,
we actually know. And that's going to be the case no matter where you're at. Like no matter what skill level somebody's at, you're always going to have that humbling experience. But
yeah. It's whatever skill it is
yeah,
either. Like,
yeah, 100%. And so just for anybody who's watching this video, just to close out this video, if anybody was on the fence about jumping into one of these programs and was skeptical of it, what would you say to them?
I definitely was at one point too. I think I definitely put off getting into this for a couple months, and
Yeah,
certainly wish I'd started
what
it
was the
sooner.
skepticism? Sorry, what was the like? What were you skeptical of?
Um, just the commitment, like what would be the end results.
Like, were you going to get a result, basically? Yeah,
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 exactly,
yeah,
exactly, and like would we work well together? And
yeah.
it worked out for the better, I
Mm.
think.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, we worked great together. Like I was saying before, I was
Yeah,
like, yes, I get to work with
yeah,
Lucas today. Yeah, yeah, sick,
yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah, no, and it's I like, even my wife was saying like plenty of times, like I got really brutally honest feedback, and like a kick in the rear that really got me to start like really focusing on output and delivering quality music.
Yeah. And now moving forward, because we've still got like another 12 months of working together. So now we can just continue to, well, I mean, you can just continue to do your thing and then, take things in your own terms, and see how far
Yeah,
you can really push yourself now. Yeah.
yeah, I'm stoked to like continue to apply it and keep working on more tracks and hopefully getting more stuff out soon. So yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.